Alrighty, well, good evening, everybody, and once again, it's cast time. And then, as has been the recent trend, me just using background images from that I've had saved up on my hard drive from just from some of my earlier cast videos, and most all of them from Iron Cthulhu Apocalypse. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and continue the tradition today. So. I think this is I don't know the name of it, but it's one of the older ones, back when all their music videos lasted 10 hours. I mean, not like recently, like they only last about an hour now. But like I said, the older ones, I think they would take like a 1 hour track, and they loop that 10 times to make it last 10 hours. So, but like I said, I don't know the name of this, Arachnotron or something. I don't know, but. Whatever it was, just went hunting around on my hard drive for something good to use. The original plan was actually to have I wanted to have a GIF of planet Earth. I'll kind of explain why here a little bit later, but I couldn't find anything that fit or in the. For those that are here, let me rewind back a bit. I would probably be better to use what I wanted to use. I would have to basically grab an actual full blown video and not a GIF. And I'm usually extremely skittish on putting actual video clips in these cast videos. It can create a potentially serious technical issue. I don't want to go into it right now, but it has improper use of them has actually ruined whole videos. Corrupted the file and all that. But like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail about it. But yeah, it can be disastrous. So that's why I was looking for the GIFs. But like I said, all the rotating Earth GIFs. Just none of them were doing it for me, so I kind of had to go to the well, so to speak, and found this one and threw it up. So, but then for the music, I actually made a video earlier today that had this in it, and it was totally free to use. But this is Ortnit. This is their self-titled album, and yeah, it is Dungeon Synth. So. But like I said, I used it in an earlier video, and that the video I made wasn't copyrighted. So I'm assuming that it's going to be safe to use here. So let me go ahead and get that fired up. Oh, and hang on. Okay, and I did forget to say that this is gonna potentially be a pretty short cast. At least the way I have it mapped out right now. In fact, I'm actually doing this pretty early. I think I started this at 10:55 p.m. Normally I do this between 11 to 11:30 p.m. But a bit early. But anyway, getting back on track here. There was, like yesterday, no stream. In fact, last night it happened. Like right when I started recording yesterday's cast video, all of a sudden allergies kicked in. My nose just fucking stuffed up and everything. So I was basically breathing out of my mouth the entire time. So you guys are probably hearing a fair amount of all throughout that video. That was why. Like I said, right when I started recording, my nose just stuffed up completely. Like I said, allergy problems. So having to deal with this all morning, trying out different things, or I wouldn't even say different things. I just tried using nasal spray to rectify the problem. It kind of helps, but it only lasts for probably about an hour, and then my nose just stuffs right back up again. And you can't use nasal spray too often, Otherwise, you'll risk triggering an OD, and then basically nasal spray has the reverse effect. So I can't use it that often. But yeah, it got to a point where that's exactly what was happening. Every time I use it, my nose would actually stuff up even more. That's the sign that you need to stop. So, but like I said, it just, because of that, I couldn't sleep for shit. I can only get like small snatches here and there, and that was it. So yeah, like, needless to say, I wasn't even gonna bother streaming. And I said this yesterday too, based on the past few days, it's been all idle games. I can't, either I can't or I don't care to play anything else right now. So I guess I'm in my idle game phase. So again, no stream today, but what I did do, since Melvor Idle, one of my all-time favorite idle games, but yet on the downside, my OBS program doesn't recognize it. So, and since that and the aforementioned not streaming today, figured might as well play it. So fired it up, had a good time with that. I also fired up some NGU Idle as well, and just went back and forth between the two. So, but I don't want to risk doing this. But having like both idle games running at the same time, I figured I might overload my computer. So, but like I said, didn't stream. So instead, just grabbed those two games, just went back and forth between them. Had them going for most of the evening, and then shortly before I actually started putting this cast together, probably around 8:30, 9 p.m., I decided to go ahead and fire up another game. I can't remember where I found it. I think it was probably just, looking for, just like I said, probably during, I think it was right when I started putting this cast together. Did a Google search and like idle games. Cell to Singularity came up. So I figured, what the hell, why not? It's free to play. It's free to play, so I figured, why not? Went ahead and downloaded it, and in fact, I have it going right now. So, one thing that definitely sticks out about this game is that, unlike a lot of other idle games, you could use your controller for this. In fact, if you're in this screen here, you can pretty much use any button on my PlayStation controller. I'm mashing square and circle right now. So, but yeah, let's see, R1, it changes the view. Like my left analog stick, it's moving me around. Oh, let's unlock that one. And that is one drawback to this game, though. They will shove microtransactions in your face. Sexual reproduction. Ooh. What do we have up here? Okay. Sponge. One becomes the many. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Okay, you guys can. But like I said, this is the only idle game I can think of where you can use your controller. All other ones, you can only use your mouse, or if you're lucky, the keyboard. Oh, what do we have here? I've created sponge. Oh, this is at the bottom of the ocean or something. Okay, I thought maybe my graphics card was fucking up or something. Okay. Oh, damn. And then again, R1 changes the view, and I don't care for this one. Too much going on at once. If you could see the lower right corner of the screen. Here, once again, let me check. Yeah, you guys should be able to. The lower right corner, R1, it changes the view. So you have outer space view, you got upgrade window. Jellyfishing, jellyfishing, jellyfishing. Ah, I got an achievement. Life leaves the ocean floor and the journey begins. Uh-oh. Okay. Like, man, maybe I should have streamed this. But if you can see the top center portion, or the top center part of the screen, the number going up, those are your upgrade points. And then I hit L1, and it takes me to the other upgrade screen. So, and I have it set up to where you buy 10 at a time. I do this on a lot of other idle games. I don't know what buy smart means. Unless buy smart means you buy enough to reach the next upgrade. But yeah, L1, that opens up Time Flux. So I'm guessing Time Flux warps you ahead an hour. Entropy burst. Oh, okay, so you go. Well, that moves the camera. Okay. So, and I guess you have to use your mouse for some of these. Oh, wrong one. A data log is a transcript of all Semblance Corporation. So I basically updated my journal. That's basically what that is. But yeah, there's that. And once again, just start mashing buttons. Meaning I don't have to use the mouse to click. But I'd probably say one big drawback to this game though, other than them sticking microtransactions in your face, is the fact that there is way too much animation on this. I imagine this is probably consuming most, if not all, of my resources, and this is just an idle game. So, like I say, too graphics intensive. Uh-oh, what do we got? Okay, so you can't really. I'd kind of like to know how often it saves. Updated my journal. So you can't so it looks like you can't exclusively use your controller. You still have to use both, because system console. then usually when I do idle games and if I have a whole bunch of options, I always start with the cheapest one first. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Well, apparently you can't do it all the time. Looks like I gotta use my mouse to click this. Okay, but anyway. I just want to do a quick demo on that. Just show people how that works. So. And then one other thing I did today is I fired up a new game called Dicey Dungeons. Just noticing that some of the people I follow on Twitch have played this game from time to time, so it just kind of had me curious. Wonder what that game's like. So, and from the very little I played of it, I like it. It's kind of a combination of Slay the Spire and Yahtzee, or I guess to further narrow it down, just Slay the Spire but with dice. And Slay the Spire is actually one of my favorite RPGs. I kind of want to say it's in my top 5, but one of these days I'd have to put a top 5 RPGs together. That'll take me forever though, since I play so many of them. Or let me rephrase it, I play or have played so many of them. I mean, Darkest Dungeon is definitely going to be number 1. Number 2? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Here Comes the Flood. But yeah, but like I said, from what little I played on Dicey, I like it. And then on top of that too, it's got some pretty cool artwork. The art on there, it kind of strikes a balance between it looks simplistic, like it looks like almost anybody could draw it, but yet it looks intricate enough to like wow, like you could easily stare at a picture for like, you can easily stare at an animation for like long periods, like the Mona Lisa, because it's so well drawn. It isn't, might be a bad example, but it's the only one I have in my head. Bob Ross. Because he paints some pretty awesome. Or let me take that back. He paints some pretty awesome pictures. But he kind of strikes me the way say Charles Schultz draws Peanuts, the Peanuts comic. I mean, it looks simplistic, but yet it's yet simple, yet very difficult. Yeah, I'm kind of going off the cuff here, but these are concepts that just now popped into my head. But yeah. Whereas Bob Ross, Charles Schultz, you look at it at first, and the art is like, it looks pretty simple. It looks like anybody can do it, but when you go to try it, nope. The best you could probably hope for is maybe creating your own version of that. Whereas the artwork in Dicey, it looks like just about anybody could draw it. It's kind of, I couldn't give you a long objective descriptive example or explanation or anything like that, but I kind of intuitively guessed it. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna take a drink of some Arizona green tea. Hold on. But yeah, kind of a quickie recap. Good game, some pretty damn good artwork. in a you know in a sense in a sense better better artwork than somebody like Bob Ross's. Not again. It look the artwork on Dicey. It looks like just about anybody could draw something like that. Whereas again with Bob Ross, Charles Schultz, um, maybe Bill Watterson, creator of Calvin and Hobbes, maybe him as well. Like the stuff looks real simplistic. It looks easy, but if you go to do it, it's like no way you ain't gonna be able to pull. No way you're gonna pull that off. So simple yet difficult. But otherwise, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is gonna be a short one. So if if I hadn't have shown that little gameplay demo of how that idle game that I totally forgot the name of now worked, then it probably would have been about a 10 or 15 minute cast. So here, I gotta clear a window out here real quick. Okay. So, but otherwise, once again, that's gonna do her. So, but thanks a lot for tuning in and listening to me, everybody. I appreciate that. And then I should be able to do another one of these tomorrow. So, but until then, thanks again for coming by, and I'll see you all next time.